CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Houston Texans. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
On first down, Wilson.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. To try again after the sack. Wilson forced out to his left. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson. It got his man complete. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. Now it's Wilson, flushed out right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. They'll find Metcalf. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. A shotgun snap for Watson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Out of the gun, Watson steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Ezekiel Ansah. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. After the sack on first down, Watson under pressure again, and down he goes again. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop it. 3rd and long, it's Watson. Dancing to his left. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. They are going for it. Here's Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. That's caught out wide by Stills. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. It's complete. Stills. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 10 more there and another 1st down. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and run for it with Miller. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
On 2nd and goal, Watson.
This close to the goal line, you got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Darren Fells there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Give the sack to Barkevius Mingo, the former number 6 pick. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson gets it to Gordon. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Third and long, it's Wilson. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. What's the run? Hey, they're running it.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, flush to his right. He'll try and run it. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half of action. The throw here going to be complete to Gordon. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DJ Reader able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 3rd down, Wilson. And this is caught by C.J. Procise. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Probably Fuller, yeah.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more?
He's got a man, complete. It's a gain of 34. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Watson, and that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Check. First down. 24. Alert. 49, guys. Mike. Let's go. I know he ain't got it. 49's the mic. Watch 49. Get the ball.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On second down, here's Miller. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the gun, here's Watson. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Watson now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. It's complete. It's Miller. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Again, it's Watson. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Texans have retaken the lead.
Good job.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Wilson to throw. Being chased out left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. Throwing on 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. Got some room at the 30. He hits his running back, pro-size. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. A gain of 19 on 3rd and 18, and that'll move the chains.
Come on,
First down there, but it's incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Now Wilson to throw on 3rd down. Wilson, it's loose.
Oh, my God.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Markevius Mingo picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Wilson. Got Gordon open, completes it. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. To throw again on second down. Wilson under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The Seahawks on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Seahawks on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson. He can run for it. Oh, no, he lost the
Get my ball, man.
The Texans scoop it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Forced out to his left. Open man, the tight end fails.
Yeah.
He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Now a first down throw, Watson. It's caught, it's Miller. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
That's what I normally play with the Seahawks. I said,
Like you
try
drive.
these
The
pitches.
pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. A quick throw out wide to Fuller. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's harder to brings up 2nd and 3 at the Seahawks 30.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Oh, there's my laptop. Hello? Yeah. Hey, bro, I'll call you right back. All right.
Watson with a give to Miller. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And a movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
I don't know why he's fucking jumping.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Whistles now in a timeout defensively.
Well, as long as that one by
Nice
I
move
take
as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. On second down now. It's Miller, and they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Watson.
Oh,
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
why did I
Griffin
throw
with
that?
it.
Why did
And
I
a
throw
big
that?
turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack.
That 18-yard line.
Wilson to throw. Finding room at the 30. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Now Wilson. Able to get this to Gordon. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Wilson now pretty remarkable. 14 of 15 through the air, only one incompletion. And another 1st and 10 here. He'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And it's 2nd down.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. 51's the mark. Go. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
He's back to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Watch the run.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
You sacked me? Did you sack me? How the fuck you went from a minute to 15 seconds?
No,
So how about
it was
this for
already
field
like that,
position after the big play? Inside the 15
you didn't get
now
out
as
of
they come
bounds,
up on
remember?
1st and 10. Back to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
I got timeout.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw.
Yeah!
A crusher there as it's intercepted.
Good game, bro.
Picked up by Gary and Conley.
Yeah, we can run the back, bro.
That is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Yeah, we can wait.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you handle...
be home?
No, you can send it, bro.
I invite you to the party. That's the way I invite, so I don't gotta send it for every request.
Right. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Houston Texans. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Reset.
On first down, Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw is Watson. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone.
Oh, get that out.
Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. An 11-yard touchdown. Then the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, DK Metcalf.
Oh, man, just ahead, though, bro.
As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you
pressure from his right and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Michael Kendricks just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. To try again after the sack. Watson, and he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And Stills bringing it in. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Watson. This is Miller, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Watson on 3rd down, underneath for Miller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
You just got to take what you get.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, If you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and the Seahawks have picked it up past the 20, and they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. On 1st and 10, Watson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. He's got Fuller. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On 1st down, it's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Kendricks able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Watson takes this into the hands of Miller. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
It's Watson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. They are going for it. Here's Watson. And he finds Stills, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Watson steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Watson on 1st down. It's complete. Stills. And down inside the 15 he goes. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. On the left side, this is Stills.
I didn't go nowhere, though.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. Watson looks to throw again.
Good shit, boy. You look the hell out that motherfucker.
Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. It's a foot race. He's at the 40, 20, 10.
I don't even know why I tried that fast. Good
This
shit.
one home. It's a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that
that
direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this one.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Watson now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett.
Oh, shit, no block.
A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson. Dancing to his left. Open man, the tight end fails. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. He's got the hook up to Miller. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and get rid of it.
I didn't have no.
The Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now it's Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
This stadium once registered as the loudest roar, and he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. From 10 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kick goes away.
Man, I'm glad I punted that ball while ago.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing on second and long. Wilson, he lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, this is taken in.
Oh, that's
it's
a good
complete.
pass, man.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Oh, that might have hurt me right there.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right.
It's caught inside the 25.
Okay.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half,
Okay.
they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second
so
left in
bad.
the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a
Damn, I
35-yard
needed
attempt.
something better than that.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
You got kids, bro?
Yeah, I got 3 kids.
The Sonic movie's pretty good, bro.
Who's boy?
Sonic?
I don't know who that is.
Sonic, the video game?
Oh, the video game. Oh, it's pretty good. I never, okay.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive.
Yeah,
the
I want to see the
Seahawks
movie.
offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire
It just came out, didn't
just
it?
working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Definitely.
Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that
that's
might be
definitely what I
made
like to hear.
defensively. Throwing on second and 8. Wilson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney Merciless showing no mercy. Flies in for the sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Throwing is Wilson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. J.J. Watt picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw, Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The end result, 21 yards. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. A throw over the middle taken in. 23 yards on the play. From the red zone now, Watson. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Oh,
Watson.
my God.
And a big turnover.
I thought he was going to come
These guys
down,
will
bro.
get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Slow down. You better be afraid of me.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Brings up second and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Watch the safety creep.
They run again with Carson. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. Now Wilson.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better.
Into heavy traffic,
Yeah.
and it's intercepted.
Block for me. Block. Oh, my God.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Watson, flushed out right. It's complete to Hopkins.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
A very solid gain of 27. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Watson.
You couldn't make it down. Yeah.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
That's what happened.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Touch 50, touch 50. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Check three. Check nickel.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
Jim. You go touch. I'll go special. No. Be alert.
On 1st down, Carson.
I'm going to say, man, he ain't that
He'll
fast.
go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now again, right side. It's Carson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here? and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see.
I was about
Well,
to
throwing on
say.
third down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They robbed me, bro.
On 1st and 10, Watson buying time to his left.
Yeah, take too long. Get out of bounds, man.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Sliding out of the pocket.
You're right, this time I'm running.
And he will have a touchdown.
Yeah. I left too much time, but I had to score. I don't care.
As they are now just an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final 2 minutes. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point. And it sets us up for quite a finish. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan base. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play. And they'll bring up a third down. Now Wilson. Open man is Gordon, complete. Well, that'll get them the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Brown. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And pressure there as it's intercepted.
Yeah, we're going to run one more, bro.
Gibson, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard
line.
Yeah.
All right.
If you win this, it's game over.
All right.
Fuck, bro. That time, I didn't have acceleration clock. I took it off, bro. All right, you want this shit.
Yeah, either we break even right here or I'm up 40, right?
Yeah,
all right.
For sure.
All right.
And if you beat me, it's last game.
All right.
Good shit. Good game. Can't get mad.
Man, you playing a good man, bro. It's hard trying to defend that shit, man. I ain't never seen nobody run that flips, trips like that, man.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building.
That's the 20.
They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Houston Texans. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. On first down, Watson. It's complete. Stills. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. To throw is Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Watson now to throw.
Good D, man.
And that is
KJ Wright slow as hell, but he got out there.
Contact. Brings up second down. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again is Watson. Being chased out left. He's letting this one go for... And that's caught inside the 35.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that
down,
pregame defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding
hit.
Lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Watson. And Stills over the middle. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's first and 10 from the... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. Now it's Watson out to his left. He's going to take off.
I had to make a move on him.
14 yards.
Trey Flowers. I'm making a move on him.
And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening
He made me
drive.
fumble. He just made me fumble. I'll take that.
And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, Wilson. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Wilson. Flush to his right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Ain't no substitute.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. And an alley to run.
Oh, let me hit him, God.
They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. The sack there by J.J. Watt. On 3rd down, Wilson. Holding the pressure right. On the run. He'll let this go deep. That's
God.
inside the 20.
I left him.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. Here's Wilson, forced out to his left.
Good
He'll
tackle.
take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Good team.
That is going to be incomplete.
But you had the tight end wide open.
The dice, but it didn't work
wide
out.
Open,
and this Texans defense stands tall. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 11. Back to throw. Watson steps away to his left.
Ooh.
And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds.
I'm going to let him come out of bounds and hit
He'll
me,
get 8
man.
on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Now Watson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Let's go, defense. Out of time. It's out of time. 49's the money. 49's the money. All right, T, let's go.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson.
Oh,
for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Jason Myers now for the extra point.
Oh, I was going so
It's
damn
and
good.
we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
I ain't gonna just
Fielded in the
down.
end zone.
Too fast. I can't.
And he's able to get it across
Can't
the
run
20,
now.
but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller.
Good
And
dude.
that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. Dancing to his left.
Oh, God.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Buying time to his left. The ball comes out.
Go out of bounds. Oh, no! No, dang!
Opportunistic.
Wow.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's what matters what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
4 down.
Penny, a first down carry.
Good run,
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now it's Penny running right. And this time not as successful, as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Yeah,
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half.
Yeah, I was going for it.
7.
I'm going to be honest with you, bro.
Damn. You stopped me right here for 3. That's a win.
Definitely.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll have things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Will I be okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Alert.
On 3rd down, Procise.
Get there.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Check 26. Check. Whip. Go. What do you want? 41. Check. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson.
Good
Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Oh,
Zach
my
Cunningham
God.
with a pick. And to the 12.
Yeah,
That's
thank
where
you,
it
bro.
stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that
I
pass.
got to do something with
And
it
while
now,
tight ends
man.
don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case,
Yeah, I like
was
that D right
expected
there.
to be
He's
clean.
fine, man.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Watson on 3rd down.
Yeah, you left
And he
him.
finds Stills complete.
Oh, I wanted to stay
16
him down. Yeah,
yards
you
on
left
that one,
him.
and
I
also
was
a
looking. I
Texan
stared
first
him
down.
down. I didn't care where you were.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get dead.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, he came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Watson, he's letting this one go for Fuller. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Watson.
Oh, good. Oh, my God.
But it's incomplete.
That was disastrous, man. He's wide open. He's wide open, gang.
On early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Being chased out left. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear him now. 3rd and goal. Oh, it's a touchdown.
Tried to catch you off guard. He had it.
It's 4th down.
Oh, shit.
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know what else I do in this league.
It.
If you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game, because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
I went out.
Yeah, you did. Wilson.
And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Yeah, that was big,
We've
bro.
hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are
I don't blame you. I probably would have went for it too,
number
bro.
3
I mean,
alongside Charles
it's too
Davis.
close.
4th
and 1, 4th and 2. I'm probably going for it, bro. I mean, unless it's like right before half, you know, but that was crucial.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Markevious Mingo able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
To try again after the sack. Wilson, and he's going to go down again. Whitney merciless. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
Hey, check like 39. Check like 39. Quit talking about it and bring it. Fuck that.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson.
Yes.
It is incomplete.
Good shit.
So certainly an
Bradley.
interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
Oh, man.
Well, that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Here's Wilson to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. On first down, Wilson. Forced out to his left. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. To Sean Gibson. Give him the sack on the safety blitz.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
So following this sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Throwing is Wilson. He lets it fly for Rocket, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, zero.
Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson.
Good stuff, boy.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt and the Texans take over an excellent field position. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have you guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Check left. Bang out. Bam.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Wilson. Open man is Gordon, complete. Well, that'll get him the 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. So we're 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. A 2nd down carry for Procise.
Good stop
there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, it's hard to get them started again occasionally.
From the gun on third down, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Get the ball.
Off at the 28. Scoring has really been at a premium. Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
It took so long, though, for them to get open.
Yards, 29 officially.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson.
You're going to pick that off, bro.
Watson, and down he goes. Michael Kendricks. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Now it's Watson dancing to his left. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw is Watson.
You did the coverage on it. I thought he was coming down.
Rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
I deserve to leave this one, man.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Look at that, a diving catch. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Just like that. Just like that.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Fumble again.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson being chased out left.
That's a good move, bro.
Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the
clock
here
looking at the field, bro. I gave up a touchdown.
The game defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
He's not going to get me. Gun. Watch twins.
This is Penny. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now they'll run it again with Penny. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They'll try and run for it with Penny.
He didn't get it.
Picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. They'll try the right side here with Penny. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Like this. This is where I struggle up now.
One left. SOS. Touch 50. What? Kill.
They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
That's what we got to do. Keep that calm.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now Watson. Can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you.
Good guy, bro.
There's it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art.
We can
maybe in your
play one more for
a little
20.
bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to 0. So the victory here for Seattle.
Okay.
And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
The fuck? Are you not getting the invite, bro?
No, I'm not getting the invite, bro. He keeps saying preparing for a game, but that's it.
Let me just send it regular, bro. And I have to look for it.
All right.
Mays. because I got like 200 friends, bro. Can you, if you find me faster, go ahead, bro.
Okay.
Because I'm going through my friends right now. Damn, I can't find it.
I can't find you at the moment either.
Let me try that party shit one more time.
I found you, bro.
Go for it.
Alright.
Just put it at 5.
Yeah, I got that 5.
Alright. You sent it?
Damn, you still didn't get it?
Nah.
What?
Alright, let me close my application. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, let me close the application, bro. I'm loading back up now.
Alright. Damn, bro, I'm still not getting there.
Alright, there it is. It should go through right there, bro.
Okay. What was the difference? How you know what it...
Oh, it's because it didn't give me the option
Oh.
to send the 5 minutes, like to set up the rule. I used to be way better at this shit, bro.
Man, me too, bro.
I had a car accident, bro.
Oh, man.
My aorta was cut in half.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
And then I'm paralyzed from the waist down.
Damn, bro. Sorry to hear that, bro.
Appreciate that. Yeah, so now I just play to play. I play all day since I'm home, right?
Uh-huh.
It's boring. Like, I don't pay attention like I used to.
Oh, you still pretty good, bro.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the
man,
Pacific Northwest at
video
CenturyLink
crazy.
Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come
Bro,
to expect
I actually
in
got
recent
25
years,
on my cash, so
as
we'll make
loud
that
as
for
any in the
25.
NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready
that's
for
my last
football
one
as the
until a little later.
Seahawks
We can play
get
again,
set to
though.
do battle with the Houston Texans. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. forced out to his left. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be a second down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. He finds Lynch. It's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
We got 4. We got 4. Alert.
To throw again is Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett.
I had to come here, though. Yeah, I had to, bro.
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down. Now Wilson on 1st down. Flushed out right. His throw is incomplete. C.J. Procise was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Wilson throwing again. Steps away to his left. He'll try. Wilson hit. Yeah. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
You ain't going nowhere. Zebra. Check.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 18. Out of the gun, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it third down. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down. He's letting this one go for Fuller.
Oh, my God.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quadro Diggs. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because some.
I was about to say, man.
Picked off at the 28. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him.
I had to go get it myself, but boy, you played, boy, you're a field general, boy.
What'll turn out to be the
You are a true
play
field general.
of this first quarter. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They'll go with a draw. Watson hands to Miller. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Watson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Now Watson. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye.
Hey, you got to snap it. You got to snap it.
Again, the first man through, Gillespie, the fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Check. Check 85.
They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A 3-yard touchdown run as they are now on here in the first half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you had a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Here's Wilson to throw. Buying time to his left. Gets it to Gordon. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
14, 14, funny. Four down. Check 37, check 37.
Now it's Penny. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. 15 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. Going to throw again. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. He's got Fuller. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
They're going for it. It's Watson. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Hold up. Rack. Hey, check Mike 39. You got night. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike.
On 1st down, Wilson. Flip, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Markevius Mingo in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard after the sack here, 2nd and 11. To throw is Wilson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Watch the screen. 12. Come.
Here's Carson. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This is taken near the 13. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room. It got his man complete. An explosive 38-yard pickup. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Here's Watson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 36 yards on the play. Now that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a third to him, whoever does that,
stand
on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Watson, and the pressure gets to him again. Michael Kendricks in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. K.J. Wright, that's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. And this is no good. Close but no cigar, just wide right. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, here's Penny. Penny hit, and the ball is jerked free. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. It's complete.
Man,
Stills.
why don't you go out of
Taken down,
bounds,
but not before they work it across midfield. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Throwing on third down, Watson. This is Miller, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They are going for it. Here's Watson. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Watson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 12, Watson. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a third down. Watson now to throw. And Stills bringing it in. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. He rifles one that's intercepted.
All the way down, man.
Flowers picks it, and he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now this one complete on the slant route, and that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. From the 45 on 2nd down, Wilson forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs.
What's the pass out, bro?
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
It's his sellout, bro.
Okay.
My wife.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. So that'll back them up 5.
Come on now, let's go.
You got a picture of, what is this, Goku?
Yeah, Goku.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. From the shotgun, Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble.
Good game, bro.
Good game, bro. We can run it back when you get back.
All right, that's cool.
Just hit me up.
All right.
Let me see what I get.
You should have it, bro.
Yeah, everything's good.
All right, bro.